Welcome everyone, I'm Tim and this is the controller. Thanks for clicking on Fallout 4 Level 1 Nuka World. Last time we did a bunch of prep work and I think we are sitting in a pretty good spot. We made it on over to Sunshine Tidings, which is just a hop, skip, and a dance away from the entrance to Nuka World. So that is where we will be journeying to today, and hopefully we can make it in while being massively underpowered. Now, we do have a little bit of experience that we can afford to gain prior to going, because I want to pretty much level up as soon as we reach the actual... That rad roach jumped at me awfully quick. As soon as we actually reach the entrance to Nuka World, the Nuka Transit Hub there. So, as there is a red roach here, if we do happen to come across, I think there's... Actually thought there was an additional red roach, not a ghoul. Because ghouls would probably end up giving a little bit too much experience. But if that's all we have, maybe we'll just roll with that. We'll take one peek up in this house before we roll out proper. And of course, yeah, this is the broken down house. So I do think I have... Yep, the map marker is set. Just basically venture on that way, and I could actually stop at the Lonely Chapel. Maybe I'll want to swing through there. Just kind of spitballing as I go here. Do have to be a little careful as there is a bear in a cave not too far away. Okay, yep, just a settler up there. Which obviously we don't want to run into a bear. So my game plan, as there's the Commander Kayla, or Kaler, up ahead at the transit center. Obviously I'll want to avoid her, and the biggest issue I'll be running into will be the Assaultron that's out front. Now, since the DLC figures that you are level... Oh, look at that sight. That you are at least level 30. They are guaranteed to be a higher level. Otherwise, the game typically spawns in your enemies that are comparable to the level that you are. Finding a couple of the invisible walls here. Come on, game. I know I can go this way. I don't actually have my melee weapons set into my hotkeys yet. So let's get that combat knife to the left. The baseball bat straight up. Oh, that looks beautiful. Don't ask me how just random razor blades, you know, wrapped around with a little hunk of steel will stay pointy end out. Basically, they just fold over. Don't want to be sticking out like that, but this is only a game. So the best way to go about this is just sneak on around this way and hope that the Assaultron does not find you. With the running higher agility, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. And just stay on the outskirts here. There is a possibility that this will take me a couple tries, as the Assaultron is very perceptive. We are running a little bit more in the evening, I do believe. And right there, that is where we want to go. As long as we can sneak around the back side of this sign. I am very, very hopeful. Be nice. Yeah, there's the Assaultron. Assaultron just goes on a loop. Everybody else should be out front for the pep talk. Didn't level up, that's okay.
No one investigates that signal until this place is secure. If I see anyone violate protocol and enter that transit station before we're sent,
Oh, go, sprint! Is anybody following me in? Caution. Hey, I'll take that first try. But, sorry, Harvey, I need a little bit more experience.
They're gonna die.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Oh,
Killing an innocent man.
I didn't even get experience for that.
One ruthless
Come on.
bitch, aren't you? Tell you what, you use that password you got off Old Hard to unlock the control terminal in there and power up the Nuka Express. The monorail will take you to Nuka World. If caps and killing are your thing, I got the offer of a lifetime for you. But only if you think you can handle it.
That's where the red baseball bat would come in handy. You wouldn't even hardly even see that blood. Be marvelous.
Nice.
Oh man, I even picked that door and it wasn't even quite enough experience. Well, I guess this is very much a true level 1 Nuka World, as I will in fact be level 1 once I get to Nuka World. So I guess there's that. And there you go. It does recommend that it is for level 30 plus. Now I don't have power armor, so this will be interesting. The power armor definitely would help with survivability in the gauntlet. And once we actually travel to Nuka World, we won't be able to come back until we are all the way through. So once we click this, it's all or nothing. So I guess it's all or nothing. Well, we are now in Nuka World proper. We gotta level up. Just snuck into level 2. So we are going to go right on over to Idiot Savant, just on the off chance that when we step forward and we complete all aboard, if that happens to go Idiot Savant, that would be best case scenario.
Attention all my favorite undesirables out there. In case you haven't noticed, looks like we got ourselves some fresh meat to run the gauntlet.
Well, no luck there. That would have been phenomenal if we had gotten that. It says survive the gauntlet. Now we are hungry, and I'm going to take every opportunity I have to sleep to get a good save point. So there's this awful looking sleeping bag here. I'll just cuddle up nice and close to this skeleton for an hour. And, yep, perfect. You want a save point? You run into the issue of potentially getting ill. And, of course, the very first time I sleep in Nuka World, I fall ill. And not just any ill, I have an infection. So, I don't want to take periodic damage, so that's why antibiotics come in handy. And then when you take antibiotics, I should probably hotkey my water. Then, obviously, you need a lot more water. There we go. And they really do a number on your water as well.
And he's off. Let's hope our latest prey can draw a little inspiration from our previous victims.
So, this room, bunch of turrets. Nice sneaky strategy of just
Our new Vic sure knows how to dodge some bullets. Good thing that's not all we got in store for him.
just run on through nice and quick. No worries. Now it's just a matter of disarming absolutely everything so we get good experience. Just like that. We're ratcheting on up. Where's the trap there? Here it is. Ooh, 2 in a row even. We're going to be hitting the next level very soon. And the turrets are no longer even concerned about me. Better and better. So let's just take that right off the bat here. And just in case I don't have another level up, which is actually quite unlikely now that I'll level up to level 4 before I'm through the gauntlet, we'll take Blitz just so we can move in quick on Coulter when needed. That Pip-Boy light really doesn't help.
Come on, Vic, while we're young here.
Hey! They know my name. I don't remember filling out any paperwork. But yeah, my name is Vic. Thanks, you guys. That is just very, very handy. Nice thing, like in here, there you get the idiot savant triggering with that low intelligence. But you got lots of opportunities for it to trigger, especially if you go back through and you start disarming all of the traps too. You get double XP just from that. Not to mention you can just pick up some guns to sell down the road as well.
Oh, let's get a move on. Doesn't matter what you do. The gauntlet gets them all in the end.
As long as I remember to do all the tripwires. That's sitting pretty good there. Not sure why I'm picking up stuff right now. Probably should just lighten the load a little bit already from my weapons I've picked up. And while I was doing that, I actually realized I never put on that Raider left leg. 2 damage resistance isn't going to be doing much, but it's at least better than nothing.
The Vic's still alive, but don't let that get you down. The gauntlet's still got plenty in store for this one.
Yeah, you certainly do. Get a little rad resistance going. Popped a rad X, but probably actually didn't need to do that. The rads are fairly confined right here. Actually, a little bit more random safes and different stuff that, you know, a little bits and pieces to get experience that I had kind of forgotten about.
That's it.
This Vic takes any longer, we're all gonna die of boredom.
How many Vics have you had come through here? Surely I'm not the first.
It's decision time. All doors lead to death. Some just a little slower than others.
Okay. And of course.
Hope someone brought their rat away.
No
because
way,
our
we
little
picked
Vic
this.
is about to get roasted like a squirrel on a stick.
Yep, more than likely.
Someone thinks he's a real tough guy, eh? But the gauntlet ain't through with him yet.
Well, thanks. Kind of enjoyed that. And thankfully right around the corner here we got a nice sleeping bag and we have our cooking station that... Oh, a noodle cup. I had never realized there was a noodle cup right there. Anyways, we can craft a little bit more purified water. Picked up some dirty. And I think we actually have quite a bit of meat on us. 6 at the dog.
This Vic takes any longer, we're all gonna die of boredom.
Not bad. And... Oh, I didn't realize I had 3 razor grain. That was stupid that I did. Purified water. Shoot. Oh well. And of course, tired from lack of sleep. That's okay, I can get 3 hours here. beautiful ammo that I'll be able to sell. Shotgun shells aren't as ideal. No sense of... I was gonna say no sense of unlocking this terminal, but it's all experience. At this point now, I want experience.
What the hell? I've seen Pat Brahman move faster than this, Vic. Aw, what? Call me crazy, but I think our Vic's got something against fun.
Maybe I should try to be in VATS for these. Though then I'm not in sneak mode for that. Hopefully then when they explode I won't take as much damage. How about my baseball bat? That's working a little bit better if I just do VATS. I did get a level up. That actually worked out super well. Got healed up all my hit points. Grab all this ammo to
What the
sell.
hell? I've seen Pat Brahman move faster than this, Vic.
Obviously, once you get into Nuka World proper, pretty much the world is your oyster, as you're the overboss and most everything is yours. But the vendors do have some good items, and I'll always be wanting to buy purified water, even though now I'm drawing a blank. Their Evans place, I think, has the purified water. So at that point, we'll be able to deal with that. Could have swore that had another explosive on it. Alright, this is where I'll probably end up dying. There's like a troll mine through there. Honestly? Take a look at these rad rat pups. They say skull and crossbones.
Oh, let's get a move on. Doesn't matter what you do. The gauntlet gets them all in the end.
I think I'll probably get more experience.
Hell yeah! Looks like our Vic's got some
Okay. I am still super low level. That makes sense. Perfect. Well, let me just get back to that point here real soon. Is one interesting thing on how the game works.
Jesus, who's torturing who?
Reloaded back in. Back to the same spot, but the rad rat pups are actually still dead. One thing I realized as I was coming back through is never leveled up the previous time. Going right into Lone Wanderer, that 15% less damage will be huge. Carry weight, not that big a deal, but the 15% less damage will be very, very beneficial. And something that I just also thought of, if I would have been back in my military fatigues with 2 more agility, I might have actually been able to kill all those rad pups by having just enough AP. Ooh, buff out. Nice. There we go. Army fatigues. This run is getting better and better. I'm feeling very confident now. Get a little bit more damage output with that strength.
Come on, Vic, while we're young.
Yep. Alright, now on this load in, the rad rat pups are back doing good. And I can get 4 hits off with my baseball bat now that I'm wearing the military fatigues.
What the hell?
I
I've seen Pat Brahma move
did the
faster than
level
this,
up.
Vic. Hell yeah! Looks like
And of course I got sneak attacks on both of them this time. Ooh, gross. You gnawed him off good. Like I had said, troll mines. I completely forgot until obviously I exploded. But oh good, the buff out's still there. I 100% knew about that mine there. Now, they don't always load in, but I'm not going to take any chances this time. I'm happy with where I'm at, and after doing this part 3 times consecutively, I think I want to safety save back where I just slept.
Jesus, who's torturing who? Pick up the pace, Vic.
Alright, now the real question. It was a tripwire that I failed to see before.
What the hell? I've seen Pat Brahma move faster than this, Vic.
Oh, took care of that. No problem. Okay, so there's the alien. There we go. Not a huge fan of going to the third person, but it sure does do a really good job of taking them out. And there we go.
Things to get dangerous. See if he survives what's next.
That is too far away. Just gonna have to kind of hustle in. Wow, that turret is completely oblivious. However, this is the room I do not like. There are mines literally everywhere. And I don't think I'm going to be able to disarm enough of them to make this work. So I'm going to give something a go. Just keep moving. Okay. Yikes! Okay. There they went, a little delayed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm full crits. Okay, so that truck exploded. That one must be exploded. Now, how many more mines are left? There's at least one over there. Okay, so there are a couple over there yet. Looks like just a couple left. If I'm lucky, be able to sneak in on them and
Jesus, who's torturing who?
disarm
Pick
them.
up the pace, Vic.
All right. Leg crippled. I didn't die. Things are good. My bridge is gone, but that's okay. So Mirelurks will pop out of here, but I think if we just kind of do the same thing.
Get in there, sucker. Hope he doesn't forget to feed the Mirelurks.
Back to hidden. Nice thing about this gauntlet is you can basically just run right past everything if you want to. Everything's still exploding back there. Can hear the Mirelurks in that other room. Don't want them to find me. So let's go into here and be even more.
This Vic takes any longer, we're all gonna die of boredom.
Standing on oil. Just take it nice and easy. Look for tripwires. Look for bathroom scales. Be able to pick up a lot of grenades in here. Which would then also be a lot of experience. And you could probably just run right through this too. However, you would instantly go into the poison gas room. And you'd probably die at that point. Thought I'd missed some.
Jesus, who's torturing who? Pick up the pace, Vic.
Yeah. It's nice that you know my name. But I want to take my time through here. Very, very important. Okay then. Not sure how all these tripwires got laid out, but that's all right. And of course, the lovely, lovely poison gas room. Now, if I had a hazmat suit, I'd be able to zoom right on through this, no problem with just the combat knife. Kill the rad roaches.
While we're young here.
Be no problem. But since I am going to need to hustle through here and also maintain my hit points, we are going to have to stack a ton of different healing items on top of each other to try to make it through. So do a buff out to get max hit points up and endurance, and just stack a bunch of stuff on top of each other. Bourbon for endurance sounds great. Buff out, get a blood pack going. Oh yeah, grilled rad roach. Let's eat one of those. And we'll probably, yeah, Med-X. Not sure if that makes any difference. Do a mutt chop, noodle cup. Let's do a Nuka cherry. And let's do a purified water. And hope that that's enough stuff stacked on top of each other.
Someone thinks he's clever. Time for a little reality check. Let's see if our Vic can kill the gas before the gas kills him.
Okay, everything seems to be working according to plan. No big deal. A couple legendaries will pop out. At least one legendary. Okay, get the other one. I think I have enough stuff stacked as long as I don't die from the rad roaches. There's so many. So many. Okay, got all the rad roaches. Should be good. I have enough healing going on. Just crack this and let's open up these doors. Boom. And we get our first guaranteed legendary in here, even though I'm not level 6. That does not matter. 10% of melee damage back on attacker. Now I am curious, does that also count for ghouls? I don't think so. I think it's just the actual weapons, but regardless, first legendary piece. Let's slap that puppy on. And of course, there's just a little bit of random loot in here too. I think that actually went a lot better than I thought it would. I mean, that was my plan all along to do that, but fantastic.
Nice.
All right. Onward and upward. Better make sure I'm in sneak mode as we are now in the third phase of the gauntlet. Okay. Just have to avoid the ants.
Oh, let's get a move on. That's right, Vic. Breathe that fresh air in while you can.
Just nice and easy. Nice and easy. You don't see me. Yep, go the other way. That's it. Just nice and easy.
Got it.
Leveled up. And moderately safe in here. And we have a save point again. Oh no. Well, I was actually planning on being able to sleep. What if I'm as far back as possible?
Jesus, who's torturing who? Pick up the pace, Vic.
Oh, that's so disappointing. Could have swore that I was able to sleep there. Okay, so the next part is the audience participation. So that will be just right out there. So I have to make it past the ants. And then my strategy for that, like it has been for other chunks of the gauntlet, just flat out run. Running is surprisingly effective. We can level up. And I'm actually, level 5 is where I wanted to be, so I could take rooted. So I'll be doing a lot of damage to Coulter when I get there. I got my crit built up. Just take an assortment of drugs and should be good to go. But through this, let's hotkey that jet. We'll probably have to do a couple rounds of jet to make it through. And okay, so we still have buff out meta and medics going and bourbon. Okay. Open the door. Okay, let's go.
God damn, look who's in the home stretch. Time for a little audience participation.
Oh, no. Well, this time through, now that I've reached this point, the legendary Red Roach has the Cavalier's boxing glove. Not good. I mean, it's a melee weapon, so that's a plus, but be pretty much worthless. Or is it? If I'm sprinting, I take less. How does that work again? 15% less damage while blocking or sprinting. That actually could very much come in handy for this next part once I start sprinting at the through the world. Not sure why I said world right there. Very clearly I meant the audience participation point. Unfortunately, still am unable to sleep. But we will once again highlight the jet. And hopefully this run through, now that I have the boxing glove, hopefully that will work. And I think I'm gonna just try doing doing the sneaking and then pop the jet. Hopefully I can make it a little bit further through this next part. Okay, detected. No problem. They don't seem to mind.
Time for a little audience participation.
Oh, yes. The boxing glove.
I'll be damned.
Boxing glove worked.
Get your ass down to Cola Cars. The main event's about to begin.
Oh, yes. Boxing glove worked. Hit points are sitting. Whoa. 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 I don't think you can die just by dropping off of all of your extra endurance. I think you go down to 1 hit point. But that is still that was a little bit more concerning than I would prefer. But the boxing glove, thank you. I think that really helped me on that last little bit. I'm very happy with how that went. Now I just have to deal with Coulter yet, which will have its own issues for sure. But I'm hopeful with the gear that I have that I can actually do a pretty good work with him. If not, well, I guess it will be what it will be. But thanks for watching, and thanks for joining. And we made it through the gauntlet.